Good morning, folks. It is, I believe, August the 30th, and I am now here at the Badlands in South Dakota. It's a very unique landscape, and it's very interesting. And I'm taking the loop, the scenic loop, and I thought I'd go ahead and record this for you guys so you can kind of see and get a glimpse into the Badlands of South Dakota. So here we go. You know, it kind of reminds me of going to the beach and they're doing one of those sandcastle events, and there's just thousands of them everywhere. It's amazing. And all of this used to be ocean at one time. Ancient Hunter's Overlook is what we just went through. I guess they would look down in that valley and find out where the buffalo were at. Bison, American bison. I'm learning. Oh man, it's so cool. Actually, pretty spectacular. Never seen anything like this in my entire life. Looks like they got a little bit of road maintenance going on here. Golly. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot down there. Wow. I guess they're trying to keep this off from eroding. They said that the landscape is constantly changing here. Lots of wind and when it rains and everything, it's exposed to all the elements. Love how it just changes from like a grayish looking color to like a pinkish, reddish, and then orange, and then yellow. It's very interesting how that all changes. Wow. I guess most of this is erosion, but a lot of it was upheaved and upbuilt, like from volcanic action, like over 10,000 years ago or whatever. It's pretty crazy. What a barren land! I guess that's why they call it the Badlands. I mean, there's some things that grow here, lots of grasses and stuff like that. It's good for like the bison and stuff, but there's no shelter for humans out here. It's like a Mars landscape. It's so foreign and so strange. I'm sure that they've used this for movies. I just don't know which ones that were, filmed in. Golly, it's so strange. So many different layers of soil and rock and everything. It's like a geologist's gold mine. And the visitor center is supposed to be right up here somewhere. I haven't seen it yet. Looks like the road's splitting here, and we'll find out about the sign here. Oh wow, it looks like gold over there. That's interesting. Picnic area. Okay, that goes to 44. That's also how you get to the Indian reservation, but you can't go through there right now because it's 2020 and we're having a COVID pandemic. Yeah, the Indian reservation, they've got a checkpoint and they won't even let you go through there. Oh wow. Bunch of people up on the hill over here. That is pretty cool right there. The dirt looks like a goldish color. I know it's kind of hard to see with the we're like directly in the sun here. I'm gonna do a turnaround so you can kind of see. I'm hoping I get the shadows and stuff out from the brightness of the sun, and you'll eventually be able to see some of this a little bit better. It's amazing. I think this will be probably a pretty good view right here. You'll be able to see it. You see how it just changes from like a burgundy to like a goldish color and then yellow, and then it's absolutely fantastic looking. It's like a whole different world out here. Very strange. Very mystical. You would think that it's called the Yellow Mounds Overlook. Pretty neat. Somebody put up some prayer rocks over here. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's markers, just so you can see how much is eroded over time. That's crazy. Wow. Like I was saying in my earlier videos, there's just so much to do in South Dakota. So much to see. The Black Hills just offer so much. This is like the very edge of it, I guess, and it's just crazy. You got the grasslands, and you got the Badlands, and oh my gosh, lots of memories. Lots of wind right through here. Well, we'll go ahead and roll up that window there so we can get better audio. Oh wow, here we go. It's great just driving across America and seeing all the beauty that it has to offer. Our America the beautiful. Haven't seen the visitor center yet, but it's okay. We don't find it. I just really wanted to stop. I have a national parks passport now, and I've been getting all of my stamps into my book and trying to collect them all, so I have a little bit of a memory of all my adventures in the national parks. Wow, pretty cool. This little area right here, reminds me of being up by Corpus or Galveston, you know, where the sand dunes are, and then it gets covered in grass. And I'm guessing at one time this used to be a beachfront right in this area, probably like 10,000 years ago or whatever. And this is all covered in ocean. Oh, wow. There's just thousands and thousands and thousands of acres between this point and across over there to where we were earlier. And then you just got all these giant formations rising up into the horizon here. And then off in the distance you even see more. And it looks like right down in this valley right in here, there's a little creek or something that runs through there when it rains. But it's pretty flat out there. Let's continue. We're pretty high up here, that's for sure. That was the Homestead Overlook. I see some more off in the distance over here. Wow. Whoa, that is way down there. That was kind of spooky there. I was a little close to the edge. At least it felt like I was. I mean, it just goes from nothing. It's like a straight drop off. If you lost control of your vehicle, you would just disappear in that ravine there. Wow. It's a little windy out here. It's shaking the car and shaking the camera, shaking everything. We're kind of like on a flat top right here. I'm seeing some trails over here. Quinn Road. Huh. I'm gonna go down through like a little ravine right here. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to do a reverse coming back through here because the sun was like right into the camera most of the way, I think. about that. I just wanted to get going early this morning because I hear it gets pretty hot out here. I had a friend out here just recently, and I don't know, I think it was like 102, 103 during the daytime, maybe a little hotter. It's hard to be able to see what you guys are seeing because there's just so much glare on my screen from the sun. I'm just hoping it's recording. Down to the viewpoint here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Wow. It's pretty neat. What do they call this point? Burns Basin Overlook. Okay. All right, that was pretty cool. Moving along. Check out the truck. So on my way over in this direction, I'm also heading over to see the National Monument for the Minuteman Missile Site. And I think there's three. There's the Visitor Center, and then you can go to Delta 1 Missile Silo, and then you can go to Delta 2 Missile Site. And so that should be pretty cool too. So a little something extra to do on this way out here. And I can kind of see why they picked this area to put that top secret facility out there when it was top secret. Because there's probably hardly anybody ever out here. It's like I said, I think that's why they call it the Badlands. It's pretty barren. And it's a very interesting landscape though. Little mountains right out there. That's pretty neat. Oh wow. No four-wheel drive could go through that. Not even a tank, it swallow it right up. It's crazy. I don't know what this is up here coming up, but it looks like a giant castle to me. It's enormous. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about going to the Minuteman missile site because when I was serving in the Army, I was in the MLRS. I was on a MLRS unit, so we fired missiles and rockets, and it was pretty interesting. And of course, that was on a moving vehicle. This is ground-based IBCMs from the Cold War. So I've always been interested in this. It's always been intriguing, and it'll be a nice little treat to see it at the end of this trip going to the Badlands. And this is pretty cool too. I'm really enjoying this. This is awesome. Looks like we have another overlook coming up. It's been kind of flat on this side of where we're at. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. It's changing up a little bit again. Wow. That's like a scene out of a movie. That is crazy. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it from this vantage point. Alright, I'm just gonna have to get out, maybe walk it, maybe. Why don't we do that? We'll go over here and park up. I'll get out. I'll take y'all on a little look-see over here. Let's go have a look-see. Well, I normally do these videos with driving, but I think y'all need to see this. Someone has an upset child. That sun is something else. Tell you what. All right, let's go take a little walk over here. Oh, wow, look over here behind us over here. Wow, that's so cool. Oh man, I can't wait till I can get my hands on a GoPro. This is kind of shaky and stuff. I apologize. It's a long pathway and it's going up the top of this hill here. Overlooking everything, so looks like it's going to be a pretty good view. Can't wait to get up there and show you guys and to see it myself. Wow, very nice. Yeah, the sun just gets right in the camera and doesn't do it justice. Probably have to come back here in the evening. All right, we'll go ahead and pause, and then when I get back down to the bottom of the hill, we'll start the drive again. All right, guys, here we are. We're back, and we can go ahead and continue this journey. Getting the sniffles again. I'm sure it's the smoke or dust or what, but my sinuses are getting torn up once again. B-Touring Cruiser. Nice rig. Did we go the right direction? I hope so. Just kidding. Shoulder drop off. You ain't kidding. There's a heck of a shoulder drop off. Drop a gear or two. No center stripe. Shoulder drop off. Big shoulder drop off. Lots of loose gravel. They're not lying. Oh my goodness. Look at the brakes. All that right there, like a washout. Interesting. Oh, imagine driving on a gravel road down this thing. Wow. A lot coming back into the bottom of it again. That's pretty cool. Lots of machinery out here. Lots of road maintenance. I mean, they got to be constantly doing this with all the erosion and stuff that's happening every year here. From all the plaques and all the little readings I've read, it's just constantly changing all the time. Never stops. I guess it's another unique feature of the area, of the Badlands, and just adds to the mystery of the area. Lots of grays and pinks and purples, all kinds of different soils. I really feel like I should do this again and then work my way back over where you can't see the sun so much in your face, in a way that the camera can get a good view. It wasn't doing too bad, but it's like directly in the camera now. It's making shadows really bad. I do apologize. Cattle guard. Here we are, coming up on my castle over here that I was looking at earlier. Another scenic overlook, I think. Or just a spot where people are pulling off to look. It says viewpoint ahead. Okay. So neat. We're gonna head out again. Almost. Get you all a couple views there. We can see it. I think there's a few areas out in Big Bend, Texas National Park that are somewhat similar, but nothing like this. Yeah, this thing's like a big giant castle. A giant palace. Welcome to your new palace, my lord.